Hi everyone, my name is Chris and I'm the founder of Gamercycle, the patent-pending exercise bike that allows you to play your favorite video games while you passively burn up to 700 calories per hour. This proof of concept video series shows that Gamercycle is a powerful fat-busting machine. On September 20th, 2024, I began my 90-day Gamercycle challenge, and the challenge was simple. All I had to do was ride my Gamercycle prototype whenever I played video games. Well, over those 3 months, I played my favorite video game, PUBG, an hour and a half per day, and I lost 21 pounds. And I had a blast doing it because I was playing more PUBG than I ever played in my entire life. Gamercycle has come a long way since I filmed this cheap video series in my basement, so go to gamercycle.com and get your Gamercycle today. Here are a few sets of footsteps. Don't hear those steps anymore. Somebody did land here with me. Probably a bot based on how that person landed. Did have a skin parachute though. Definitely a bot. Did not warm up. Definitely should have warmed up. And what's up, everybody? Today is November 19th, and it is day 61 of my 90-day Gamercycle experiment. And if you thought I was going to stop by now, nope, definitely not. Having a great time riding my Gamercycle prototype every day, almost every single day. And as of today, it's an SMG suppressor. I'm looking for some suppressor kills. As of today, I weighed in at 167 pounds. That means I'm officially down 15 pounds in 61 days. And that is amazing. It really is a great achievement. Not to be tooting my own horn or anything like that, but if it were you, I'd be saying the same thing. That is pretty wonderful to be down 15 pounds in 60 days and 2 months. It's worked out really well. Would love to get down 20 pounds in 3 months. I think that would just be amazing if I can get there. Do have to get across that zip line. And all I've been doing is just pedaling while I play my favorite video game, PUBG. And it is just all strange. Just standing there. That was interesting sounding. You have to get across the zip line, so may avoid this person. Completely missed. I don't know how that missed him. That looked right on to me. There it is. GG, buddy. Could have been a bot, actually. The valley's out of play, so I'm going to... You hear a car incoming. Might be able to beat him to the other side of the valley. Did he just die? Looked like he just died. Man, that's close. That was close. Yep. Somebody actually is aiming at me. Threw that smoke a bit far. I don't think I can reach that far, but... Probably too... Probably can't reach that far. Oh. Haven't seen him. He may have moved. Do have position on this guy. Suspicious looking rock. He's definitely moved. Could this have been that same guy and maybe he's trying to flank me? So this guy's definitely over here somewhere. Oh, I may have just saw him. This guy's out of zone. Managed to sneak by me the first time. Know where he is, ish. Happy to keep him there. Must have hit him. Probably thinking now that I know where he is, maybe it's not worth sticking around in that spot. He does have to contend with his zone. Hit him again. This guy's having a rough day. Still I be though if I don't get moving, so if this is your first time to my channel, you might have recognized now that I am exercising while I am playing my favorite video game, PUBG. I am the inventor of GamerCycle, and GamerCycle is the first ever exercise bike designed to allow you to play your favorite video game while you exercise. And what you can't see off camera is that I have this big comfy pad that my arms are resting on, and it keeps my arms elevated above my legs so that my legs can pedal freely. And I've moved the metrics computer out of the way, so it is completely out of my line of sight. I can't see it while I'm playing, so I don't have to pay attention to the boring exercise stuff. All I have to do is just pedal and play my favorite video game, and it doesn't negatively impact my gameplay at all. I'm still able to play to the best of my ability, which is very amateur by most people's standards, so that was very, very close.
Yes!
But it doesn't matter that I'm not great at PUBG. What I'm trying to show is that the system does... Damn it. The system does work. Oh! I think that's the guy I shot like 4 times. Game 2. I forget what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted. To figure out where he is. Nope. So yeah, just playing along. It is that easy. All you have to do is move your Xbox from your living room over to your GamerCycle and then just start playing your favorite video game. You'll just naturally start pedaling along with it. And I was a personal trainer for a long time, and This is easily the most I've ever exercised, and it's not because I'm super game or super enthusiastic to train. It's because I want to play PUBG. It really is that easy. If you have a favorite video game already, then you're halfway there. That's most of what you need. A game that's just going to keep you entertained. And of course, if you ever find that it isn't as fun anymore, you can always just move on to the next game. That's the great thing. The motivation now is endless. Emergency pickup. I'm going to skip that. And as I mentioned earlier, I am down 15 pounds in 61 days. I'd really love to see myself get down 20 in 90 days. That's my goal. So I got 30 days to lose 5 pounds. I think I can do it. Excited to do it. At any other time, if I wasn't riding Gamercycle, I'd be pretty bored of training by now and I would not be interested. But it just keeps coming back for more. Now when the real Gamercycle is finally ready, it is going to be pretty sexy. It is an awesome looking machine already, and it's not going to look like any other boring ass exercise bike. We'll switch over to my Ace here, my favorite gun. We'll grab a couple more things and then heading off on my merry way. I'm already at 334 calories. Incredible. I just pedal and play. I play 3 games. I usually finish around 800 calories, and I'm good. It gets all my video game playing all out of the way. It gets all of my exercise out of the way at the same time. Truly 2 birds with 1 stone. And I'm never going back to the couch. I'm never playing a video game any other way for the rest of my life. I really mean that. Sometimes an okay place to find some people running through the field. As you can see, I'm not pedaling so hard to the point where I can't play. I'm exercising in what's called Zone 2. And Zone 2 is where you're exercising below your lactic acid threshold. So you're not exercising to the point where... But I'm not exercising to the point where I can't play. I'm not exercising to the point where I can't talk. You know you're in Zone 2 when you're just a little bit out of breath. As you can tell, I am. Doesn't make for the most interesting commentary, I'm sure, but... At the end of this gaming session, you'll see that I'll have burned 800 calories on a Thursday night after a 12-hour workday. Pardon me, Tuesday night. On a Tuesday night after a 12-hour workday, you'll see that I've burned 800 calories. And it's so easy. I'm finding first-person shooters just amazing on this. I did do some RPGs. I did play a little bit of Harry Potter, but just find the first-person shooters are just so much more fun. Somebody else is shooting at me with a sniper rifle. Okay. Around 265. They were pretty accurate, so perhaps that is somebody trying to get the drop on me. I have quite a bit of open territory that I have to cross. Don't see this guy. Still don't see him. Would have been a good time to med up there. You have to cross this road. Could be a good time for this guy to take a shot at me. Son of a... That hurt. Killed my helmet. He is behind me, that's a good thing, but with the zone to his back. However, I do not know where this guy is. Did hit him pretty good. Nice try, buddy. Ego brain. He is right on the edge of the zone, I guess. Definitely take that. And a level 3 pack, and he's got a new helmet for me. Feeling good. 400 calories. Kicking ass, taking names. Not really. He's shooting bots most of the time, I know. But again, the most important thing in fitness is not what exercises you do. It's not what diet you follow. The most important thing in fitness is consistency. Doesn't matter if you're doing high fat, low fat, high carb, low carb. If you're only doing it once in a while, it's not going to be effective at all. And what Gamer Cycle does is it makes you consistent. Takes the thing that you love doing the most, combining it with the thing that you want to do the least, and wanting to play video games the most will outweigh not wanting to exercise. And even if you're having a bad game, you can still always say, yeah, well, burned 400 calories that game. That's amazing. I've lost 3 inches off my waist, 3+ inches off my waist. And you can almost see my abs now. And I did not have those 60 days ago. Not even close. A bit of a keg going on. And again, the point of this video series is just to show that if you like gaming, fitness is within your reach now. Because you don't have to give up something that you love to do something that you need to do. With exercise, with Gamer Cycle, you get to play the video games you love while getting the exercise that your body needs. And think about what that can mean for your family, for your kids, for your spouse. if you're a little bit more healthy. Make a big difference. And the average gamer plays 8.5 hours per week. If you're doing that on a gamer cycle, burning even a mediocre 400 calories per hour, I mean, it is hard to only burn 400 calories per hour while you're playing a first-person shooter anyway. But if you do even just 400 calories an hour, 8.5 hours a week, that's 50 pounds per year. It's not a joke. I think a lot of fitness people are going to look at this and think, this is a joke. This ain't a joke. This is fitness for the rest of us. And if you're getting tired of the sales pitch, just fast forward to the end to see how many calories I've burned. Again, as I love to point out, because it's so important, this does not impact my gaming at all. If I need to stop, I can always just stop. If it did, I wouldn't do this. If it impacted my gaming, there's no way I could play what I think is the hardest game in the world, PUBG. A game with no auto aim, no anything. I'm still able to line up headshots and kill the occasional real player. I don't play against a lot of real players because I'm playing in North America Xbox servers. First person. Late at night on the West Coast. It's already 9 o'clock on the West Coast. So there's not a whole lot of real players, but still having a great time. Still getting in my exercise. People at work are noticing. People are saying, have you lost weight? That sort of thing. My clothes are absolutely gigantic on me. I'm going to have to donate all of them pretty soon. It's a great feeling. Did not hear any of those shots. We're at a pretty small circle, so we must have a suppressor. Just barely not inside this final circle. Don't have a lot of sense where these last 4 people are. I do have a long way to run through a very open field. Can skirt around it a little bit, which I will try to do. Keep my eye on that drop there. Trying to watch the kill feed. Could be somebody in this little complex here. I'm on this peak. Somebody's in that complex over there, and then somebody's up on this hill, perhaps. It is in play. Bend in that tree looked a little bit suspicious. $500 calories. Already done 50 minutes. Like, when was the last time you exercised 50 minutes consistently and didn't think about stopping. I'm worried that if I start running in the center here, I'm going to get sandwiched between two guys. One guy is probably right up there. He sees me, I think. Since he's gone to the other side of the hill, I'm going to try to make a break for it because I do have to get further. Seems to be shooting at the other guy. Definitely good for me. Not shooting at me. Unless it's a bot trying to shoot through the hill, which is certainly possible. Ghillie suit, yes please. P90. Try to come up on the other side of him. Thought I threw a molly there and that didn't happen. Maybe I can sneak up behind him. There he is. Just a bot, I suspect. GG, everybody. Last game. Already at 623 calories. And it is that easy. And I don't know if anybody's ever going to watch these videos. Really have no idea. But I'm hoping that somebody will just see the volume and say, yeah, this guy really did it. And he exercised every day. And it wasn't because he was one of those fitness people that want to flip tires and all that other stuff. Because he really just loved his video game. And I could do that too. That's what I'm hoping. Somebody asked me today, when will your company be successful? And I said, my company will be successful when some kid who's never exercised before a day in his life posts on his social media accounts and saying something like, You know, I've never exercised a day in my life, but now that I found Gamercycle, I'm going to. And that's where I feel like that's going to be my success. And somebody says, you know, I never thought exercise for me, but this is. It'll be my success. I feel like that's a pretty low bar. So, changing lives. How hard could it be? But seriously, if you are watching this, and you've watched a few of my videos, really appreciate it. Really do. It's been this last year's just been hell. You know, I work 40 hours a week. I commute 8 hours a week. And then when I get home, I try to figure out ways to make this a real product, and I'm spending my life savings on it. By the time I'm done, I'm sure it will be. But you know, sometimes you just gotta go for it. Sometimes you just gotta, if you find a rocket ship, you just gotta hold on with both hands, you know, and that's sort of where I'm at right now. Hoping it's not gonna be a colossal failure. Scary times. Haven't heard any shots yet. Footsteps. $700 calories. Feeling pretty good. Yeah, and this is a long day for me, and this is a day when I could very easily say, no, I'm not going to exercise today. Under any other circumstances, I would probably say that if I had to go to a gym or that sort of thing, but I was already playing a good 8 to 10 hours of PUBG per week. So marrying these two up together makes a lot of sense. Makes it super easy to do. And again, if you are tuning in, you actually are watching my gameplay, which I can't imagine anybody doing, but if that does happen, thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It really is an honor to be invited into people's homes if that happens. But again, that's not really the goal. Hit him. Acting pretty strange. Had to have been a bot. Looked like he was doing that sort of looting motion over top of a crate, but do have to get run into the zone again. Guessing that guy pulled off at that little complex there. Perhaps over there. My guessing hasn't been spectacular today. Water right in the middle of this circle, which isn't good.
Yes!
Could be a lot of people who have to get across the water all of a sudden. Running out in the open again. 750 calories though, so even if I die, I'm pretty much right where I want to be for a work day. Don't see anybody at these windows. All the doors are open though. Definitely a bot. They can tell when you lock onto them. Not worth being stuck in the zone. Hopefully it doesn't shoot me in the back. Ooh, I'm feeling my energy start to crash. It's been a long day and drove home in a snowstorm. And it is 9:30 and I'm due for dinner. Still haven't had dinner yet. And I'm feeling it. Feeling a bit wary. Definitely the last game, win, lose, or draw here. The bike just tried to increase my intensity from 20 up to 24. Not having any of that today. Yeah, it's the consistency that is incredibly important. And even if I don't have my best day gaming or my best day exercising, it's still an amazing day. What can I say? What happened there? Oh, there we go. Ran out the wrong way. To get some suppressors out of it. Just rolled up with his tunes blasting. You're probably gonna die. It's funny because he turned off. He turned off his engine to roll up quiet, but he still had his tunes blasting. To be fair to him, I once turned on my radio. I couldn't figure out how to turn it off for days. So that could have happened. 11 left. Phase 5. That other player driving a car, it seemed to go pretty far, so it could be on the other side. Could be somebody over there, out of zone. Having to run across that field. Keep an eye on that. Really don't like the Dragunov. It's got to move out of there eventually, so might be able to camp him. Oh, he's in his car. Did hit him. Things are coming out. Six left. Try to reposition down around this side. Second person I've shot out of a car. You can tell I've been watching a lot of esports. The PGC, PGS, I'm not sure what it is, but is on right now, and I've been watching just about every match. And the amount of people that get shot out of cars really caught me by surprise. So now when I see people in cars, I'm sort of going after them. First time watching esports, and it is amazing. I would love to see a singles esports tournament. I think it would be a very, very different game. It'd be crazy exciting too. You can sort of zoom in on one-on-one battles that are happening. People be stalking each other. I just think that'd be really cool to see. Maybe one day there will be a gamer cycle tourney. And
Loser.
spectate this guy. And that's that. 868 calories. You can see that I'm at 117, 118 beats per minute right now. Maybe a little bit on the low side, but low and slow, that's how you want to do it.